So you see Shabba Ranks them brother, and the whole of them name the way for call for them man afraid. Forget the exposure.
Here's some big man in our music now. Wherever turn them beat against so look at you them.
Yes, Bounty Killer would have give me a collaboration now.
General,
you ready for left the whole place, Jahshii?
No, we know.
Come to them FABLO. Yo, YG, listen to a general, my G.
Sometimes I feel like my dead, you know. I'm not feel the pain when me I work with.
And this is not an attack on you, Sir P. This is just me as a concerned citizen. I ask you if it is too much for you to grant me these favors. Can you expose more politicians?
Oh, hell no!
Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another update. So Bounty Killer finally clapped back at Shabba Ranks. After Shabba Ranks did a recent interview where he say yo, him don't know no general except from General Trees and Bunny General, and he mentioned some other general names. We even see some old interviews, you know, surfacing back online, even one with Jahshii where he did an ER where he say yo, Shabba Ranks them run they go a foreign and them no help no get a youth, and a lot of people have said that too as well, not only Jahshii. We also see where Bounty Killer seemingly defending Pablo YG after he made a song that went viral where he say yo, if a boy step on him clocks him I go stab him up now. Well, Bounty Killer make sure made it clear say yo, him not really a defend him, but you know Bounty Killer also have a song with Pablo YG that is out now. Also in this update, we see where Nesbeth, you know, basically expose Sir P. I say, only thing Sir P talk about a bad man, and you know, the man them where they are the lower ranking where we not really mean much because him look upon them as them not have no sense. But the way him really wants Sir P to do is expose more politicians. So, you know, Nesbeth recently done a video asking Sir P to do that. So, before we get into all these updates, please remember to leave a like on this video. Very important. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet, and leave your thoughts down in the comment section.
So you see Shabba Ranks them brother, and the whole of them name the way for call for them man afraid. Forget the exposure.
So everybody's supposed to remember that interview that Jahshii did on Entertainment Report where, you know, Anthony Miller basically asked him about Shabba Ranks, and he must say, yo, don't mention them on the name because them man they run and go a foreign and they not come back, they not help no get a youth, they not get a youth no boss. And a lot of people we see, you know, I did a few videos on Bounty Killer versus Shabba Ranks before this, and a lot of people even in the comment section I say, yo, Shabba no help no youth in a music, you know, Shabba bad mind Bounty Killer, and him feel to acknowledge Bounty Killer. So it seems like and not only, you know, the fans them, but some of the artists them I say, yo, Shabba not help nobody, and Shabba one of the man them will make it big in a music and take the music worldwide. So I'm gonna read a few reaction from fans. So this first person says Shabba did nothing for the youths them in the ghetto. This other person says Shabba wish him could have take back that statement. This other person said general a general. This other comment flame emoji. This other one, enough artists kill a boss and give help including me, so killer are the king. Hashtag killer to the world. This other person said Bounty Killer is the boss. This other comment, Shabba done nothing to the youths them. Him run left, yeah, Ninja and Bounty Killer is the realest. This other person say I respect Shabba but Killer are my artist. This other one grown god living legend. So viewers, I see the reactions, you know, a lot of people say yo, Shabba don't do nothing back for the youths them in a Jamaica or in his community where he's from, where him get the biggest boss, so him can't really diss Bounty Killer. And we also see where Bounty Killer clapped back after Shabba made that statement, you know. This is what he wrote on his Instagram. Do streets talk, I know me say so. Get with it or left is it. When you wear the badge of honor, salute youths, some real troops. So viewers, what Bounty Killer is basically saying here is that the streets crown him king, you know, he never give it to himself, you know. When you wear the badge of honor, you have to, you know, salute real troops and them things. So Killer basically I say, yo, Shabba not fi vex because of the people him crown him general and him can't really do nothing about that. So now viewers, this is where Bounty Killer seemingly defending Pablo YG. After Pablo YG made a song say yo, if a man step on him shoes, him I go tab him up now. So him never actually defend him, but I'm gonna read the statement that he made on his Instagram and you can tell me what I think about it. So this is what Bounty Killer wrote. staying into my purpose, people, but I heard some fans burning out Pablo YG for a line in one of his songs about if a boy step on him clocks, stab him, I go stab him up, which I don't conclude to. That's critical to these youths thinking today, but none of us is perfect. I said some cruel stuff in the past, and here I'm today advocating for all the goodness. Growth is everything. Anyways, here is motivating ones in hardship. One of Pablo YG best song I hear so far. Go run in, up and look for his upcoming EP YG and the Sky G. So there have it, viewers. Bounty Killer basically sympathizing with Pablo YG after what he said in one of his songs, and he actually did a collaboration with Pablo YG. It is out right now, so you guys can go and check it out and tell me what you think about it.
When we really look on the laundry them where you put out in the public space, it appears as if your program is called the Gunman Watch. Because when we look like from out of St. Thomas, when the youth are named a bigger crime, you talk about from one end of the island go straight back to the next end of the island. And this is not an attack on you, Sir P. This is just me as a concerned citizen. I ask you if it is too much for you to grant me these favors. We'll soon get there. Now you speak about the gangsters from St. Thomas, bigger crime out that side there, go all the way to Stone Crusher gang that are in a Montego Bay. And of course, in between, you cover all like ground. The Spanish Town, the Kingston, the St. Mary, the Hanover, name it. 14 parishes you got, Sir P. And you bring out all gangsters. Sometimes you say some things about some gangsters where all me, you send pan some research. And when I do my research, I say, wait. And this, but this is it now, Sir P. I don't know if it is too much, but I'm going to ask you. Can you, just like how you expose these gangsters, expose more politicians? Can you expose more politicians? Because the point that I'm getting to, is that when you really check the gangsters, them, they're like the lower pallet on the ladder. I said they are the lowest because them do any and everything. Then kill picnic, then kill woman, then kill them friend, then just kill. So it shows that their brain is not functioning the way in which it is supposed to. And I can understand, because if they are at the lowest part of the ladder, the pallet. Now at the top part would be the politicians. Of course, you know that a country with a proper legislation would make that country in return becomes a country that is, of progress. A country with a shaky legislation is going to bring forth a country like Jamaica. So now, I would have heard you said a number of times in your blogging, when you speak about Badman, when you speak about the 87s and the 90s, you show how they are connected to the politicians. But I want you to put out the politician thing them out there and show me how them connect with the 87s and the 90s. Why I'm asking that is because it is a known fact. It is something that almost every Jamaican know. The politician is the ones that the people distrust from day one. And it is through the politician way of thinking bring forth the garrisons. The garrisons came through a politician wanted to be in the high seat. So in order for him to get in that seat, what him do is manipulate the community so him can have the community his way, and then through doing all of that bring forth a whole lot of confusion. So the politician is really our biggest problem. No, me not tell us say a man will go kill one baby and kill one girl or kill somebody. It's not a problem, you know. But if we're going to get rid of the problem, then we have to consider and we have to think deep down to find the root of the problem. Because it's useless for us to be beating around the problem with the mindset of saying that we want the problem to be solved. Alright, Sir P. So I am asking you, can you put forward the politician? There are 63 of them, I believe, in the House of Parliament. And every one of them know what them are do. They know what they have to do to get there. It's not just an education. They know what they are currently doing in order to stay there as well. So, if the gangsters that is considered to be the most feared because them have pulled the trigger, the 87 and the 90s, and Sir P, you appears to be a fly on the wall to see everything what them a do without them seeing you and expose them. Them a kill the people them. So I think the politician will just dress up in a them suit and have them pretty speech. You can also be a fly on the wall to bring forth their dirty laundry. And the more politician dirty laundry bring to the forefront, is the better the country is going to be. You don't feel so? Now, again, I am not a PIA member, but I am a student because I listen to your program. I listen. You send me for do my own research many a time. Sometimes you tell me some things about Jamaica where not even me myself will love and check for Jamaica so much. Don't even know. I you say some things where I still do my own investigation about. So, Sir P, I don't want to believe that you are in it for the views and the check that you are getting from YouTube. I want to believe that you are doing this for the greater good of Jamaica. I don't want to believe that you are motivated by money. I believe that you are doing it for the greater good of Jamaica. Now, is that too much to ask? And next thing, Sir P, you have a great concern about Jamaica, like most of us. You came about some time ago. I am not even sure exactly when you did your first vlog. But a next question to you, Sir P. Jamaica been going on the way in which they are going on from ever since, and we keep repeating all these things. We're at the top of the corruption list. Now, from the day you did your first vlog to today's date, when you check from that time when you came on the scene to the time you weren't around, do you think in your time what you would have done make Jamaica much better than what it was before you came about? Because these are questions we really have to ask. Because this is how things work based on my knowledge. As time goes by, you have to check to see if you're imposing something. You have to check, like, is it working? Like before you came about, Jamaica used to have a number of crime per year. Does it remain the same since you are giving your voice? Is it a little bit more? Is it a little bit less? Those are questions. Because guess what? If it really and truly don't change the scope of life, then I would advise you to revisit your whole idea of getting Jamaica to be a better place. And don't tell me say you can't do it. Bring out the politician, them dirty laundry. Don't tell me, because as you would have said in one of your vlogs, that the people said the police is the worst. But yet still, when the police do something bad, them black road. Them go up in at the police face. Some go as far as fighting the police. And they are not doing that with the 87s. So that's questionable. Because now, you say, how is it that the police are the worst, but yet still you can stand up to the police, but the ones that you have as the lesser evil, you can't stand up to them? Now, based on your narrative, the gangsters are the least of the apostle. The politicians are the monsters. The politicians have to be above the gangsters. So if you are there as a fly on the wall, seeing everything that the gangsters are doing, can you pay that same attention to the politician? Me personally think, if you bring forward these politicians, dirty laundry, then we as a people will then be forced to choose our politician carefully, and the politician that would be there now would be mindful of whatever it is that they are doing, because them really don't want for them laundry go out there like that. This is not an attack on Serpide. No. This is Nesbeth. I see how best I can jump in to help solve a puzzle. Because I realize that anytime there's a movement, sometimes people get so caught up in the movements because they're hearing whatever stimulate their brain and make them feel good. Sometimes them they really want to think out of the box. Them just move with the flow. Them just find themselves in the wheel and it keeps spinning. I am not that type of a person. I will listen to you not because I'm forced to listen to you. I will listen to you because I come across you. And if you say anything that makes sense, me really and truly will then zoom in on whatever it is. And nothing you would have said is something I take for gospel. Everything you say was worth me zooming in on. And like me say, I understand some of the things and some I don't understand, but I am still on the road of trying to understand it. But what I really want to see, I remember, you know, I think you make mention of My Dream in one of your blog. You never say nothing bad about My Dream. In fact, you even sing it. And I say thumbs up, because, you know, I say, me listening to your program, I hear you jumping with My Dream and thing. I say, yeah, you know, so that's what me sound good. Yeah, man, but outside of that, I don't really want to draw out the whole thing. But that's just my question. Is it too much for me to ask for you, Sir P, since you name Politics Watch, to put more of the politician out there, since they are the one who orchestrate the whole legislation instead of spending more time. Because when you really check the ratio of you putting a politician out there and the gangsters out there, the 87 and the 90, you know, it's like probably 85% the 80s and the 90s, the 87s and the 90s take up your program, you know. The politician is like probably 10%, 5%, you know. But how can it be such? Because if they are the whistleblowers, more of them should come to the forefront so that the people can, you know, be waked. Because people are asleep so long that them just feel so comfortable asleep. Them never want to wake up. I have to understand the culture of the inner city, you know. It's a world within a world, you know. So when enough people are say why the inner city people not do this and not do that, believe you me, that is a whole different story. It's a world within a world. The inner city is governed by a system, and that system comes with its codes. So let's not derail. Serpy, do me a favor. If it's not too much to ask you, say if you can zoom in on it. Again, I must make it clear, I am not a PIA member, but I am somewhat of a student, not just to your program, but to online in general. Yeah, man. I look for things that stimulate my brain, that's it. And I know I sing song and, you know, I play my part in trying to make Jamaica a better place. I just get up and word and this bag of chat something and chat. No. Seeing my country become a better country means more to me than anything else. So again, Serpy, if you get the chance, or if you come across the video, what I really and truly appreciate if you take in consideration the things that I would have said and see if anything else can happen. You know what? Airport, me I go right now, go catch a flight, you know, so I'm out.